Alright, so for today, we are in the Rutgers offensive playbook, and we're going to be taking a look at the tight slot halfback week. For the audibles, I like to have the mesh spot. I like to run X out in the red zone. I like four verticals in the post wheel drag. So to start off, let's go ahead and look at the mesh spot. Something I like to do here, I'm going to go ahead and streak square, and I can go ahead and block the running back. So we got the two drags, and we have the post from circle. I'm going to try to hit the post. I'm going to pass lead that down away from that safety. And for our check downs, I can go ahead and hit either X or we can hit triangle. Something else we can do, I can go ahead and throw our running back on that flat route to open up more room for X to get open. The running back's going to do a really good job at pulling out a flat defender so we can fit our tight end. So we can run something like this now. We hit our tight end before, we can go ahead and hit our corner route from triangle. We're going to go ahead and flat our tight end to fit our drag route from triangle. Another setup what we can do, I like to go ahead and flat our square receiver. We can throw triangle on an in route or a slant. I'm going to go ahead and put him on an in route, and we can go ahead and flat our tight end like before. I'm going to go ahead and stem this post down twice. And you can see out the backfield, we are going to have our running back against cover 3 and cover 4. And we are still going to have our post route. So let's go ahead and run that again. So again, we're going to pass lead that down away from the safety. We can also put a streak on our tight end, just like before, to clear out any deep zones. So for four verticals, I like to go ahead and put square on a crossing route or in some type of in-breaking route. We can do a post instead, but a crossing route is just as good. And I'm going to go ahead and put my running back on a streak. And you can hit your running back out the backfield. I like to go ahead and put X on a in route or a drag for another check down option. So the wheel's going to do a good job at pulling that outside defender so we can fit the in route. I'm going to go ahead and put circle on that in route and then motion him out. And we're going to be able to have circle right about here. We can still throw a check down to both of our wheels. If it's nobody shooting out to the flat, go ahead and give it to triangle and X. And for the last play, we got the post wheel drag. And something I like to do out of here, we could do a mesh concept like before, but now we have a post on the other side. So we can go ahead and hit our post route. And again, you still have both your drag routes. And we can go ahead and throw our running back on that flat. We can go ahead and hit this tight end like before. Another setup, I like to go ahead and throw circle on a stem down corner. And we're going to go ahead and streak our tight end. And I like to put our slot receiver triangle on an in-breaking route. And we're going to look at this right side. We're going to pass lead this up. We try it again. And this time I'm going to go ahead and hit circle on that in route. And for a good one-play touchdown out of mesh spot, I like to go ahead and put X on that streak, motion out our outside receiver square, put him on a comeback route, and block the running back to buy extra time. And against cover 3, we're going to be able to have circle on that post route. In my favorite play in the red zone, I like to run the X out, and I like to have my running back on that short side. And for a good play, I like to go ahead and throw circle on a zig route, and we can go ahead and flat our tight end. And on this left side, we have a hitch and an out route. And against a hard flat, this hitch is going to do a good job at holding that hard flat down so we can hit our out route. We're going to be able to have him as well. Another play, I'm going to go ahead and motion out our running back out wide, put him on a speed out, and we're going to run a zig, but this time we're going to go ahead and drag our tight end. We're going to have our zig again, but again we have another check down from X on that drag.